That's awesome.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Now, is that the guide it's available now in the business literature? Is that
it's
the guide?
not.
No,
Well,
that's the one we got at conference.
it's the one we got at conference.
Okay.
And yeah, they don't say new yet on this order form, so I dare not order it. And
Right.
so
Because I see it on there, and I'm like, I don't know if that's the.
I don't think so, because it would say new, just like
the other ones do.
like the rituals say.
Yeah, I think that comes out October 1st, I believe.
Right.
Probably, yeah.
Right. And you know what? I love that. Thank you for that, Evelyn. I never even thought of using that. Oh.
Well, that's the only thing we can really use it for, because those colors are the same, the color wise. But so I use this at my makeup parties or when I'm doing personal.
Yeah,
that's what I hear from a lot of people. It's like, you know why I don't use foundation? Because I don't know what color to use. I don't know what color to buy. I don't know how to pick it out. So
when we pick it, and so it's a group, I have them, okay, like, everyone get together, let's help her find her color. And every single time it's spot on, because once they select a color, then we use the tester, and it's perfect.
Good.
You're going to love this, ladies. If you haven't used it yet, you're going to love it. I'm passionate about this one, guys.
I agree. And I love the Revitalize card too, because even though I've been in Jaffa for 22 years, this is a brand new product line for me. So I kind of get sidetracked a lot and want to talk about everything else. So this really keeps me on track. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the steps it takes. It's all you have to talk about, and then you show them this side, all the product. The back of it gives you all your key, your power, potency, and precision. It's all right there for you. So it makes it so easy, and it makes you so duplicatable that, you know what? Thanks, Evelyn, for having the party. Your sales were $1,000, and and some of you may be thinking, well, I could do that. I could do what she did and make $500. So come join us. So it also works.
And there's two. The first one is, well, not first, but there's one that shows all of the products and the use of it, and that's great to use at a party. But there's also another one to use at a party. It's the spa guide. So it shows you how to do a home spa treatment.
Yeah.
So you can use it at your parties, or you can use it, put it in their gift bag, their delivery bag. Once they purchase it, they really can have both of them, because they do need to learn how to have their own spa parties at home.
And that would be a perfect one to do a bundle of all the products that are in that home spa. It'd be like your home spa bundle, and it would come with the guide, and you could do that for, add up the products for them, and it would be all set, and they could purchase that home spa guide at the end of the party. Boom, you're done.
Put a cucumber in there, or some tea bags in there.
The tea bags.
Exactly, right?
And I
totally do that.
It's just always ready. So in my case, it's already the tea bag, so we're all perfect. We're ready to go.
Yep.
And it's chamomile tea, by the way.
Right, exactly.
And my new consultant, that's how we did her welcome party.
Mm-hmm.
Took the party guide, she went out and got all the products, and that's how we pampered, because she wanted her guests to have a real spa experience using the Jaffa products.
And then, like you said, they're totally duplicatable. So someone coming in brand new doesn't have to have a bunch of knowledge. You can have a great, amazing, fun party with no experience whatsoever. You just
she sponsored 3 people at her party and qualified that night.
Yep.
Doing that party.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it feels so good. I mean, the doing it, if you haven't done it yet, get one of those and do that spa experience. It takes a little bit longer because you're supposed to leave stuff on longer for that whole experience. You need the hot towel and all that, but it feels so good, and you feel so spoiled at the end of it. Like, who wouldn't want to have one of those once a month? And then you have rebooking of parties.
Exactly.
Right? So that's the fun of it, is having a party that's so relaxing and fun. That's like a girls' night, and people want to come back every month and do it again because it was so great. And then they can have, Susie's going to host this month, and Mary's going to host next month. And and then they're having all these little girls' nights, or you can do it at your house, whatever works.
Right. And it's cool because the products sell themselves. We're just giving them the experience of how to use and suggestive sell the products. And because we have a new catalog every month, if they get a group of friends, and we talked about this, getting 12 people who will do a party once a month for you. Every month there are different specials.
Yep.
So even though they may be the same group of women, there's different specials every single month, and people still need to reorder and things like that too. So, and it's a great way, once again, to use it as a sponsoring tool, because if they're ordering once a month, or if the hostess, let's have one of you in this group, somebody needs to become a consultant and get some free products. And, I just did this with a women's church group, and so I said, why don't you just join and get the free products, and then you can, because they do it every month, they get together and they do some kind of a spa treatment for themselves. So you can do this, and then you can take the profits from your party and use it to put towards your group, to support your ministry. So it worked that way too. So there's all different ways that Jeffra really can help women grow and share and just love on each other, which is awesome.
Exactly. So we talked about fold-out guides. Obviously, outside orders, we mentioned that. And brochures, of course, there's usually between 4 and 6 smell scents in there of the fragrances, where they have either scratch and sniff or the lift like they do in the, regular magazines. So there's lots of tools in there. Even if someone doesn't know what something smells like, there's quite a few of them that'll have that. And so they'll be able to smell them, which helps you sell them. For doing demos, you can do pop-up tabletops. You can do in clubs, like if you're part of a club, a lot of times they'll let you do a tabletop, something like that. On the go, you can go to restaurants and sit down in a back booth and share with people, have people swing by. Or they'll have restaurants where they have a room that as long as you buy food, you can have it for a couple hours. So just kind of ask around, you never know.
Yep.
And there's all kinds of things like that. So even if you can't invite people to your house and you don't have someone that wants to host, there's always somewhere like that you can find that will work for you.
Right.
Jeffra has a ton of stuff. Where's the next one?
This is Vicki.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm going on the cruise tomorrow. And I was looking at some of the excursions. And of course, one of the excursions was a spa day that cost like $200 something. And so I know a lot of the women are like, I'm not paying that much money for that. So I have a little packet here.
I love it.
Woo!
Love it. Yeah.
I told you she was good, Marie.
With me. And thank you, Sarah, we talked about, what I needed to bring and everything. And so I know a lot of people aren't going to be going off on their excursions or just going to be sitting down by the pool. So now the one thing I need to know is the pull-out guide that does a royal jelly. I think that was in the packet that I got with my kit. So I want to make sure I have the right products with me.
Oh, okay.
If not, I give you one.
Sarah said if she don't have it, she'll give you one.
No, yeah. I gave you one.
Okay. All right. Then that's the one I have too. So I'll bring that too, so that can help me go along.
Yeah, a lot of people have questions.
Been on a roll today.
That's awesome. I love it.
Business cards and talking to people, and please check out my website. Got all their names down so I can get back to them. I can even get back to them while I'm on the cruise because I can text and it's not going to cost me anything.
Right.
So
have them order it while they're there, and then when they get home, it'll be ready for them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right on your website. Thinking the same thing.
Great minds.
Yeah.
So God willing, we'll get this going.
Then you're going to have people all over the country as your clients. It'll be awesome.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh man, when I get down there, I might meet some other people and people on the ship anyway.
Yeah. And Angie put in the chat, take lots of pictures. Make sure you take lots of pictures and share them.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love it. That's super cool.
Ladies, can I ask a real quick question while we're talking about ordering? Where I couldn't find how to order on the website the So Vicki, what we were trying to order the $99 Revitalize
Oh, the Stay Royal.
Stay Royal.
Oh, Stay Royal.
That
No.
they're in their separate. They're in there separately. As part of, so if you go into the shop tab, they're listed as each group separately. There's some that aren't available, some combinations that aren't available.
I didn't see I saw them maybe 2 weeks ago or 2.5 weeks ago. I didn't seem to find them. I'll look again.
Okay.
What I've kind of been suggesting to people is that and it depends on your situation, but I would suggest the $139 to start with, because it gives you more of variety in the products. And then it also lets you use it and see how long it takes you to run out. So you kind of know when you sign up for Stay Royal that it's going to be 30 or 60 or 90 or whatever.
Yeah, I need to order mine this month.
For yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can go in the shop tab. It could be that it's just not in there right now and they're going to bring it back in.
Okay, probably what it is.
But that's what I've been doing for clients, because the Stay Royal is going to be updating in the next few months. And so I've been kind of having them do the $139 just to not get caught up in that mix, and then let them see how long it takes and what their favorite products are and all that.
I know Donna had some issues with
Honestly,
Stay
it's
Royal.
the best deal because they're paying only like $40 more, but they're getting an extra serum and the eye treatment.
Yep, exactly.
So it's a much, much better deal to do the $139.
Yeah.
Especially for their first round, just to kind of get them see what they like and what they use.
Yeah, I was talking more specifically for myself.
Oh, for you. Yeah. Yeah.
But I can do the other thing.
But
too.
yeah, look in the shop tab. It'll come back in. They're not getting rid of it. So.
But you know what? For yourself, I tell you, I don't even buy my products anymore. Are you kidding? Can't remember the last time I had to buy my products. Get it for free.
I hear you, Evelyn.
I'm sorry?
I hear you, Evelyn. Host.
No.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Not hosting, because you're a consultant. No.
Well,
if you have 4 people on the Stay Royal, like this month, you want to be a better service for them and let them buy the product for $139. But once you have 4 people on that, then you get for every 4 you get yours for free.
Right. Yeah. I don't have right now that I have to establish that.
Understood.
Gotcha.
That's just the goal for you to go for, so you don't have to buy your Stay Royal.
You'll never have to buy it again.
There you go.
Free.
So for those of you newbies who don't know what we're talking about, there's an auto ship program called Stay Royal. You can buy Royal Jelly products and it ships automatically, and you choose whether it's 30, 60, or 90 days. And it just charges your card and ships it.
60, 90, or 120.
What?
60, 90, or 120.
90 or 120.
Sorry, 60, 90, or 120. 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months is the deal. Sorry. Don't even know where I was going with that. But anyway,
we'll all work together.
blah, blah. Anyway, so they can cancel at any time. There's no, they're not locked in for a year or anything like that.
They can change it if they want.
No, they can change it, those kinds of things. But it sets them up that way. And so it's automatically income for you, because it just hits your account you get $50 a one every single time. And then where was I going with that? Wow, I just totally lost my train of thought with that whole 60, 90, 120.
Well, while you're reforming that thought, let me also remind the new consultants, if you're under 4 months, you've got the month that you came in, that you joined, and then 3 months afterwards to achieve $1,200 in retail sales, and then you will get your free Revitalize set as well. And then for every 3 months that you have your 1,200, then you keep getting your free Revitalize set for a whole year. Mm-hmm. That's your incentive. Get going, lady.
So as a new consultant, if your goal is $400 a month minimum, you will automatically get your Stay Royal free for a whole year. For a whole year, we can do that.
Exactly. So where I was going with that is even if you have one Stay Royal client, as soon as 4 things have shipped, so you want more than one but if they order 4 times, if they hit four shipments, you get a free one. If you sign up 4 in 1 month, you get a free one. So every time you have 4 Stay Royal shipped to a client, you get a whole free set mailed to you. Right. So if you think about that, you could be rolling in royal jelly, royal revitalized products, and plus having automatic income that you can count on every month. Right. So that's what the beauty of it is. There's right now the reporting is not there the way it needs to be, and they're getting around to getting that. That's coming, and they're going to be upgrading it as well, and changing some things. So it's kind of in flux right now, but it's still available, and you can still sign up, and you can still have your clients sign up for that and get that special.
Yeah, so. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. All right. So want to get through, list a few things, and then wrap it up. So for this, there's lots of things you can do for activities. The goal, as we've been talking about, is just to keep it simple and keep it fun. So there's not a list of things you have to do. There's not anything like that. It's really just if you take one of those fold-out guides and you use those tools and you share what you love, it's great. And Selena, you have a question? I'm sorry. I'm going to unmute you so you can ask it. There you are. What's your question then?
Hi, Lori.
Yeah.
My question is, I'm sorry I don't have my camera up. I'm in my PJs right now, but you guys will see me next week.
All right.
My question is, I was working, before I came here to Jaffa, I was working with another direct sales company, and we pretty much did a lot of network marketing. And so I was with them for probably almost a year, and I did pretty well network marketing a lot. I did do some parties, but I would get a lot of people off of Instagram, and I would also get a lot of people off of Facebook. And so when I left the other company and came here because it was a better opportunity, a lot of my customers that I had there, I contacted everyone and was like, hey, I'm with a new company now. And, so all my customers, like, they're happy with me, and they're like, well, wherever you go, we're coming. So they're all coming over here. So like, I have everyone's like day written down, because all of them will say, like, they're like, well, I get paid on Friday. So, give me a call. And this person will say, well, I get paid this day. So I have like all my dates written down to who to contact when, to place their order. So they're coming all over here. But I was really good at that. I was really good at like, my Instagram, inboxing people, following up with people, talking with people, engaging with people. And I'm really good with doing network marketing. And like I said, I've gotten people off both Instagram and Facebook, because I will message people on Facebook Messenger and, talk back and forth with them. And when they post things, I kind of engage, I kind of make people feel comfortable. And so they feel comfortable, they get close with me. So then like they start to feel comfortable at a certain point where they're like, okay, well, hey, what is it that you do? And then I go into like, hey, this is what I do. And, I tell them about what I do. And then they're like, they think it's interesting. And then the next thing you know, it's just like, hey, they get paid Friday. So then they're like, they'll either go on my site or they'll either call and like, hey, I wanted to try this, how much is it? And then, so I'm really good at doing the network marketing. I'm fine with doing parties. I know that's more money, but I'm just saying, like, what is your advice or tips as far as like with me, because I have been doing like network marketing for so long, and it's actually been working. And the thing about it is, all my customers that I had at that old business, they're coming here. So like,
for you, I would say keep doing what's working for you.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely no reason to mess up something that's working that you have dialed in already.
Okay.
Especially if you have clients that are coming with you. That's amazing. That shows that you have great customer service and you've been taking care of them. And that's really all this is. We're not saying that this is the only way to do business. The beauty of Jafra is you can do business whatever works for you personally. So I love network marketing. Yeah. I've been a little slow on it lately, but there's some girls in Jafra that are doing a huge business online. So it's completely, if you're dialed in, absolutely go for that. Of course, if you meet people in person and you want to have a party once in a while, of course you're going to make some money there too, right? And you're going to meet those local people and get connected locally. But no, there's nothing wrong with doing what you're doing. What you're doing is perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if I can add too, that Jeffra is a party planning company. That's how we started and developed. But the definition of a party has changed over the years, and with with society and generational, it's different now. Like I said before, when I was younger, my kids, we had parties for everything. Every company had. And people's lives are different now. A lot of back then we were all stay-at-home moms, so we do anything just to have fun and get together. But it's different now. So so like Lori said, however it works for you, and as long as you're open to all the different options, then go for it.
And check out Jeffra Social. It's social.jeffra.com.
Okay.
There is a ton of free marketing there for us.
Okay.
So we have, and a lot of it is square, so it can be used for Instagram or Facebook or anything. It's all free to download and use. There's videos, there's GIFs, however you want to say it. There's photos, and it's all organized by, there's party invitations. It's all organized by what it is. So products or beauty tips or whatever, and it's all free. It's included in your account with Jeffra. So that's a huge thing for you too, because it's really professional looking, and and we can create our own, but why? If they have all this stuff free, it saves us so much time. And you can add in your own. You can create things. I'm sure if you're on network marketing, you've had a lot of experience with that. You can do that, but they also offer a bunch of things free. So check that out for sure.
Absolutely.
Very professional.
I definitely will. And I actually put up like in the Insta, if you go on Instagram and like the Insta story up there, like since I signed up with you guys literally like a week ago, I've been like sharing every day like different products in the Insta story, and then I'll even put up like I'll find a picture from Jeffra that has like maybe like the business opportunity, and I'll put that up there, and then like they have like, if you like, there's like different tabs where you can like put buttons on there where it'll say like if I type in like, hey, now hiring for beauty consultants, you can make up to this, and it'll say like, it'll have 2 tabs, and you can put that on your Insta story where it'll say, oh, I would like to join, or I'd like more information. And if a person hits that button on the Insta story, I instantly get the notification. It pops up saying, hey, this person's interested. So it's a good way to like, recruit people.
You're going to give us we're going to do a whole call and a talk on how
started something else.
We know who's doing social media for us.
I think that's next week. Spread the word.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, you're going to be on next week, right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
I have a question, if I could. I'm having some ideas of something I want to do at church that ties into what our church is doing, which is we're in a new building project now. And I was thinking that if I could get a place set up and do an open party type of thing where they could all come. And then half of the, not half, or some of the proceeds that from my profits I could give towards the building fund. But being brand new to Jeffra, I've seen ladies have a tablecloth that says Jeffra on it or something. Where can I get those? Something like that, because I want it to look professional and pretty. But I'd like to, I have no problem telling people about Jeffra, but I want, I saw a T-shirt somewhere, but I don't know where I saw it. Oh, I think it was on you, Sarah. Sarah had it.
It's my T-shirt.
Yeah, probably.
But it's, it's something to get somebody saying, oh, what's that all about? Type of thing. But I'd like to be able to do this fairly soon, maybe sometime in October.
What a welcome party that would be.
So I know that right now they don't have a store that you can buy that stuff at. They had a pop-up shop at Conference, which is where a lot of us got those shirts.
Okay. Okay.
So that was available at Conference, and they will do that again at the next one. They're kind of thinking to do that. And you know, we've asked them to do an online store that we can purchase from, but it costs, you know, for them it's a cost because they have to pre-purchase a certain amount and all of that kind of thing. So that's kind of still in conversation, and we're talking about it and that kind of thing. But
It wasn't successful before?
What was that?
It wasn't successful when we had it before?
Not the way, no, because we only had really one t-shirt style, and so once people bought that, I don't think people purchased as much as they expected. But with the new branding and the new stuff they had, I mean, all of us were like eating it up. So we're hoping that because it was so successful at Conference and there was lines all the time and all of that, that that will say something to them about, you know, we want this stuff. This is what we want. So what I did before I had my Jafra banners and things is like this, for instance, that's hanging behind me, is just a $20 tablecloth from Amazon. And it doesn't say Jafra on it, but it's the color scheme, you know. And when you can print stuff off the web to put on the table that says Jafra in the branding, and it will still pull people in because you can't do that. And then you have a nice tablecloth that hangs nicely, and it may not be branded itself, but the branding will match if you get the, you know. I would probably buy black now because that's kind of where the branding's going. So there's that. But then periodically over the course of the year, they'll have sponsoring or sales giveaways that are branded material, like things like the tablecloths or whatnot. So I'm sure that will continue to happen. So just kind of watch the action.
Like I'm looking at Evelyn and Linda, and they have all these
banners and pop-up
banners or posters. So you get those at
banners. I think
can you buy that? Can you buy the booth still?
I think
so. Are the banners still in there?
I think so. Let me look. I think they're only $25. Yeah, it's while supplies last. I can give you the number for it, the item code number, if you want to write it down.
Okay, well, I'm ready.
22518.
22518.
No,
and
two twos. 22518. And it's $25.
And that's for what item?
And that's pop-up sign behind her.
Pop-up sign.
Oh, your
and by the way, when you get the pop-up sign, do not take the rubber bands out because it won't work. They're in there to help it pop up and fold back down. So don't take the rubber bands out. Just unfold it. It'll pop right up.
There's a story behind it,
huh? I didn't do it, but I had a couple girls that did that, and it was like, wait, how does this go together?
But another suggestion too, if you, I don't know, is it on the buy and sell Jafra page?
Oh, maybe.
In Facebook, there's a group of people who sometimes they're selling different things on, you know, and sometimes there'll be bags. Sometimes there's tablecloths. Sometimes
I think I saw some of those.
So go in there and just even put out a request in search of a, you know, fairly newer Jafra logo tablecloth if anybody wants to get rid of one, or t-shirts in such and such a size. You know, you can do now until you can. I can probably hook you up with a tablecloth. I think I have a few of them. I can probably.
I was going to ask you, Marie, you got anything in your closet?
I do have some tablecloths that I can definitely, because I do vendor events, so whenever I can get my hands on.
Because I know they haven't. I've never seen anyone do anything like this at the church.
Oh, nice.
But I think if you know if they know that they're gonna get something towards their building fund, that they would
call it a fundraiser. I mean, you make it a fundraiser, and you don't have to. You can say a couple different ways, because you're going to pay 50%, right? So your cost is 50%. So you could say either, like, if I was going to give 25% total of a sale, I would probably say 50% of profits, because that is 50% of profits is 25%, right? But it sounds better.
Right.
Wording wise, I would say 50% of profits, or I would say 25% of sales. Depends on how you want to word it. But but you definitely, I mean, fundraising is something we absolutely do. So yeah, that works.
And Vicki, I have some ideas too, because I've done a lot of things with different church groups. You know, we do evenings with Esther. Yeah, all different, where you can kind of tie in Jafra and, you know.
Right. Okay.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's good. But
I'm just thinking, oh boy, you know, the holidays are coming up, and get those guys to purchase some fragrances for their woman, and vice versa, and so.
I like your wheels are turning.
Exactly. I love it.
Indeed.
Yeah. You can coordinate when I come down. I can help you. Really, you'll need help.
All right, ladies. So I don't want to keep going too much farther because we've already gone over time tonight, which is great. It's been an awesome conversation. I love all the ideas. So cool. And I love that you guys are coming every week. It's wonderful. And so this week we have some homework as usual. And Vicki, I know you're going on vacation, so you know, sitting by the pool, you can go online. No, I'm kidding.
Like when you were in school, you still had to take the homework.
That's right. Remember those days?
You're in Jaffa grad school and you just have to do it anyway. No,
Jaffa University. Remember we did Jaffa University?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
You do what it takes to grow your business.
That's right. That's right. So if you go to Jaffa Royalty, to my business training, you're gonna do Let's Party 1 and Let's Party 2. Watch those modules. And because I didn't send you your homework last week, you should probably watch Let's Get Started, because that was one of the things we're supposed to do. And these are like 15, 20-minute videos. They're not super long. They're not long. Some of them are only 5 minutes. I mean, they're not long at all. So totally doable. So Let's Party 1, Let's Party 2, and then the third one is Sales Roadmap. Yep. That's the other one.
Yep.
So those are what you want to do. We want to book parties this month because we still have 2 more weeks. And we have all the new demo packs, by the way, available. You guys can get the demo packs for the new color launching October 1st. And they count as retail sales.
I know.
Woo, woo. Every time. So I will be getting your PDF bullet point out to you. But for sure, watch those videos, have fun.
When you send out whatever you're sending, would you also send out that Hostess tic-tac-toe, tic-tac-grow? Sorry, I don't know what was going on. I did email it to you.
Thank you.
So that yeah,
I'll add it to the PDF. So what I'm going to do with the PDF is I'm going to add pages of the tools.
It's in the new consultant business kit.
Yes.
In the Amber Region Consultant Facebook page.
And it
Under
will also
files.
be attached.
Under files. In there. The whole file in there. So just to let you know.
And when I do send you guys the PDF, if it's highlighted in blue, it's most likely a link directly to whatever piece I wanted you to do, like the training or whatever. So if you hold down your control key on your computer and click on it, it will usually take you directly to that link. So there's that as well. Is there any last minute questions before we go? Okay, so next week is Let's Get Social, or I think that's what it's called. Spread the word. I'm sorry, it's called Spread the Word. But as we all know,
on that one.
Spread the Word is all about online and in person and all the ideas of how to do that. So, Selena, you'll be training next week. You're the lead. I'm kidding. Totally joking. I wouldn't do that to you. But
Soon.
Yeah. No pressure, you know. We're just gonna assign you to do that, so it's all good. No.
Right.
I'm totally joking. But we may ask for some, ideas. But that's all I would ever do.
Okay.
So make sure that you're out sharing. Keep track of people you talk to. Number one, so when you feel like you haven't done anything in your business this week, you can look back and go, oh, wait, I actually did, right? It's a good way to encourage yourself, because some weeks everything will start feeling like, I didn't get my goals done. I didn't do what I wanted to do. And when you've been tracking what you're doing, you can actually look back and encourage yourself knowing that you actually have done things for your business and you actually are moving forward. And it can be a real, it's a great way to encourage yourself and to just realize that you are on track. And, you know, and if you all fall off track a little bit, it's a good way to remind yourself, get back on. So, so keep track. That 5 in the Hive sheet as a great way of tracking that. And that's attached to the first PDF from week 1, which I'm going to send along with week 2. So you'll have that there. You won't have to go find it. So with that said, we're going to end our recording. And you guys have a wonderful week. Have lots of fun. And Vicki, don't stay out on the cruise ship. You have to come home.
That response is, I don't know, 10.
Yep.
Yeah. You definitely need to come home. You can't stay away because we would miss you. All right. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. Evelyn, thank you for pitching in with my blonde brain tonight. And and we will see you all next week, same time.
All righty.
All right.
Bye.
Nice job, Lori. Thank you. Thank you, Marie. Okay. Good night.